Hello there everybody, and welcome brothers and sisters to Iclingas Hearth Æcerbot 2024. We'll start with moments of reflection, meditation, then we'll begin. Hammer I carry around this hearth, and all of you fellows keep this fifth. Hammer I carry for the Lord, hammering Grendels into flight. For no way, for no way, for no way, this hearth. Hurting God's spears, I am your bane, and you will know my heathen name. For no way, for no way, this hearth. Hammer I carry round this hearth, and all of you fellows keep this fifth. Hammer I carry for the Lord, hammering Grendels into flight. For no way, for no way, for no way, this hearth. Hurting God's spears, I am your bane, and you will know my heathen name. For no way, for no way, for no way, this hearth. Hammer I carry around this hearth, all of you fellows keep this fifth. Hammer I carry for the Lord, hammering Grendels into flight. For no way, for no way, for no way, this hearth. Hurting God's spears, I am your bane, you will know my heathen name. For no way, for no way, for no way, this hearth. Okay. Would anybody like to blow the horn to signal to the SC that we're here? Thank you, brother. And to signal to the one eye, presence is here. Would anyone like to signal the chime? The message chime? Thank you, Danae. Thanks, Dan. Now, we'll share it. Okay. We'll share it out from what is probably as always. So if you're happy to share this out from my mobile, it's clean, I've washed it. Alfuno, in your name, may this beverage be hallowed. For another whale. For another whale. For another whale. If you're happy to, just gonna share that out, okay? Of course, okay. Hal Warden, we honour your ways. Everybody happy being splashed with excellent.
Okay. You are. Yeah, right.
Steph and Ian, since we're short of time on the flame, I thought would you guys like to give the offerings now. This festival is coming this summer, and the final days of the One Eye. So Steph has very kindly, and I think Ian's going to present them to the One Eye, to Warden, and to two. We come forth with these offerings to offer on the flame. We started with the offerings that we are low on fuel for the flame. Oh yes, brother. Please have it in. Thank you, brother. Excellent. Thank you. That's fantastic. Thank you. Of course, brother. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. We've got them there with the offering and the offering part. Okay. Will we do? Wassel Hail Warden, Hengus and Horsa, Laird Sick Fader, Hail Iclingas Hearth and our forebears, Hail Wolfingus Hearth and the upholding forebears also of Wolfingus, Hail Ickle, our upholding forebear, Hail Enfrith and Enhair, forebears of Wicker. Now is the month of Solmanoth, which means cake month or mud month. About this time, the Venerable Bede said, Solmanoth can be the month of cakes, which were offered to their gods. This is a time of muddy acres as winter begins to thaw, where lands could be ploughed and cakes given to the gods. Today we come together as holy guildsmen for the Æcerbot, meaning acre healing, a long-held view of the Anglican, and within which cakes were given to Mother Earth. As today is the full moon, we shall say the full moon rising Beard, hailing Mona. So that's okay. So if you could all
I'll have the rest out of that bottle.
Just got to fill that. Sorry about this. could be. Time Warden. For blot and holy tide. Ever a friend of the heathen. Bayon of the gods. Show us the way through good and ill. Shining night wanderer. Hal be thy monarch. Wassail hail. We order this, or at least half of the internal bit. Æcerbot first, then Tacticus. Lead in with Æcerbot, what it is, linked to Earth, then speak of Mother Earth, and then back to the Æcerbot. While our forebears still made home in Germania, Tacticus spoke that the Lombards, by contrast, are distinguished by their fewness of their numbers, ringed round as they are by many mighty folks. They find safety not by submissiveness but in battle and its perils. After them come a Reudingi, Avenis, Angles, Varani, Jutes, Serrani and Newtons behind their ramparts of rivers and woods, distinguished by a common worship of Nerthus, or Mother Earth. They believe that she interests herself in human affairs and rides among their folks. In an island of the ocean stands the whale grove, and in the grove a holy cart, draped with cloth, which none but the blotter may touch. The blotter perceives the presence of the Gieden in this holy of holies, and attends to her in deepest reverence as a cart is drawn by heifers. Then follow days of rejoicing and merrymaking. In every stead that she designs to visit and be entertained, no one goes to war, no one takes up arms. Every object of iron is locked away. Then and only then are peace and quiet known and loved, until the blotter again takes the Gieden back to her ale, when she has had her fill of human company. After the cart, the cloth and the Gieden herself are washed and cleaned and hidden in a hidden lake. Nerthus is our Mother Earth, and the Inglefolk of Germania brought with them her worship to Britain, where nearly a thousand years after the English were recorded in Germania by Tacticus in England in the 11th Hunderside. The English were still beseeching her blessing for good harvest. The Æcerbot is full of scale, sinew, handed down to us by our forebears, and which might have taken a full day to execute. The form of the Æcerbot, which comes down to us, has been distorted by Christian meddling, and a superficial gloss was added by them of what is clearly an elder heathen sinew of the English. There is no way that the Christian priests who performed the Æcerbot were unaware as to what was happening. The mating of Mother Earth of the one eye with the Almada of the Essia, and her impregnation by him. In the barrenness of winter seldom do things grow, and Mother Earth seems weak and sick, unable to bear. The Æcerbot is a healing of the land, a healing of Mother Earth, so that she may overcome the throes of winter and any illnesses afflicting her, to bear crops for a good harvest in the summer. To this end A healer or blotter cuts 4 turfs from the earth and dropped on the bottoms of these turfs is a mixture of green matter blended with oil, honey, hallowed water and milk. The turfs were given blessings and put back in the same holes from which they were cut. High ones were beseeched, and the plough, which had a hole drilled into it, filled with another holy mixture, was made ready. The anointed plough, symbolic of the penis, ploughed through Mother Earth, and the healer bellowed beads, that the lands might be free from harmful wights and free from witchcraft. Okay, we will now have a reading of the Æcerbot in New English of meddling that was originally written by Learfridge. Here is the healing. For now you may make your acres better. If they do not grow well, or if any unhealthy thing has been done to them, by witchcraft or by bane. At night before it is dawn, take 4 bits of turf from 4 bits of the land, and mark where they stood before. Then take elly and honey and yeast and milk from each cow that is on the land, and of each kind of tree, a bit that on the land you grow, but not hardwood trees, and of each named wort take a bit, but not buckbeam, and add them to funnels hallowed water, and let it drip thrice into the bottom of the turfs, and then say these words: grow and swell and become manifold, and be filled this earth. In the names of the Esser and One Eye, may it be blessed, and Galdor the 9 twigs of Wardin as often as the other. Afterwards, the bears turfs to the grove or hall, and have blotter sing 4 blessings over the turfs, and turn the green sides to the whereford, and afterwards bring the turfs back to where they were before the setting of Sunna. And let Funor have made for him 4 sun wheels of quick beam, with the fealfot in the middle, and from one spoke the next have carved in them the Fail rune, the Gifu rune, Ger rune, and the Sigil rune. Let a sun wheel lie in each of the holes below. Then say funnel wheel thrice, meaning 3 times over each. Take then the turfs and set them down there, and say 9 times this word, grow, and then Galdor, the 9 twigs of Wodin as often, and turn them eastwards, and bow 9 times afterwards, and say then these words: eastwards I stand, kindness for me I bid Yalwalda, I bid Frail, I bid the holy ward of heaven's kingdom, heaven's kingdom. Earth I bid and welkin on high, and the true holy mother Frigg, in the might of the high hall of Wardin, that I may with this Galdor, with the gift of the Dryton, open with my teeth through unyielding force, awaken these crops rust to world knit fulliness, these lands with fast belief to gild this turf. As the wise man says often, in a dirty bag lies wealth. Turn you then thrice sunwise, stretch, then lengthwise, then below thrice the high thunderer. In your name let this be hallowed, and with arms outstretched thrice, Galdor in the 9 twigs of Wardin. Bestow to Nerfu, Eorthan, Muldor, Ingwi Frail, Skiatha, and Beowa. And to the landowner and all those who are his folk. When all that is done, then take an unknown seed from the needy and give them twice as much as was taken from them. Gather then all his plough gear together, bore then into the beam, beorning, fennel, hallowed soap, and hallowed salt. Take then the seed and set in the plough's body. Say them, Eos, 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 mother of earth, may the Allwalder, the everlasting Dryton, afford acres growing and sprouting, swelling and strengthening, with shining shafts of bright crops, and the broad barley crops, and the white wheat crops, and the crops of earth, afford to him everlasting Dryton, and his holy ones in the heavens, that hits telling the shielded against any foe, and it be sheathed against any evil. Of the witchcraft and bane seen through this land, now I ask the Walden who shapes this world, that no woman may be so strong, nor man so crafty, that they should turn aside my words, foe spoken. When the plough is driven out and turns the first furrow, then say, Hail, Westfu, fold, mother of men. Be through, growing in Allwalder's hold, filled with food for the good of men. Then take each kind of meal, and bakes a man in a hand broad of loaf, and knead that with milk and with funnel hallowed water, and lay it under the first furrow. Then say, an acre full of food for our folk, bright blooming, may you become blessed in the name of the high gods and this earth on which we live. The gods who made these lands afford growth to us as a gift, so that each grain may come to us for our good. Then below thrice the high thunderer in your name, let this be hallowed, and say thrice the 9 twigs of warding. It is now that offerings may be offered to the Wayford. So I actually have a trowel, sorry, if anyone wants to bury any of these bread offerings into the ground, or offer to the flame, or the flame is still going if feeling's okay with that. So I'll let you do as you wish. Does anyone need the trowel? I think I'm going to offer some to the flame and probably to the ground. So, can I offer the cracker to the flame with her? Yeah. Thank you. And I might even put some to the earth and something. Yeah. So, Pound the 1 hour, pounding with bread, and prayer. Pound the 1 hour jobs. Rules and ideas of the 1 hour. After you this bread offering into the flame, I will offer cracker. Yeah. Please help yourself to the food offerings as needed. Yeah. That's very traditional bready and I like it. Does anyone need the trowel? Please feel free to use the trowel if needed. You're okay. There's new as cake. which I'm going to joke about it, Dan. I know it was one of your favourite words in the children. Yeah.
Still can't
Does anybody else need to put any bread in the ground?
I'll put mine on the
Yeah, pour yours right. He's going to offer some to the fly.
just in case those come on.
Okay, that's fine. Just, brilliant, okay. Thank you, brother. What I'm going to do with this is everybody made offerings now.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do with that is offer that to the open service we did. So I'm going to put that one in there. I think the birds might have hit it.
See that or it'll fall off.
I think with that. Then I was thinking we'll offer the rest round and half. They are biodegradable, so even if a dog comes and eats it, it's not the end of the world because birds can't have harm on it because it's chocolate. We also offer offerings to the landlords. Excellent. Already. The English continued worshipping Mother Earth 1,000 years after Tacitus wrote about their Sidhu. 1,000 years later, still we Anglican Francida kindle her worship again. If we could all repeat, please. Hal wasfu fold, mother of men, be thou growing, in Alwalder's hold, filled with food, for the good of men. Wasu Hal. Possibly move this Angler Token as the month, well, it can be moved to any Token as the month as winter. The nights of Waldor, winter, are coming to an end, and the lengthening of the days is growing. Soon the Baroness of Winter shall make way, and the bliss of summer shall shine anew. The folk of Frail, or Free, stags and boars, Hard are these times in which none foresaw. Our roots run deep in Angleland. Now call to mind when two gave his hand. With heart and soul from the east to west, we follow our few to Father Hengist. Keep your head held high, heathen child. Soon our folk will go home to the wilds. Listen to the horns of our law as they call. Funor and his hammer will never fall. And I meant to read that 3 times. Would anyone else like to read that poem? Because there's actually no reader part, so I thought...
Do you remember that was sung in song, girl?
Yeah, you can sing that in song if you want.
Right then.
Just that red button bit, it's the poem.
Folk of frail stags and boars, hard are these times which none foresaw. Our roots run deep in Angleland, now call to mind when Cheer gave his hand. With heart and soul from east to west, we follow with you to Father Hengist. With heart and soul from east to west, we follow a few to Father Hengist. Keep your head held high, even child. Soon our folk will go home to the wild and listen to the hounds as the law as they call. Funor and his hammer, we will never fall. Listen to the horns of our Lord as they call. Funor and his hammer, we will never fall.
Would anyone like to read it thrice? The third one? Or join have a sing? Okay. You want to read with it? Yeah, that's fine. You haven't got to sing it, you can read it if you prefer with friends. Yeah, that's fine. It's the bottom red bit, yeah. That's it with it.
Folk of fray, stags and boars, hard are these times which none foresaw. Our roots run deep in Angleland, our call to mind when Tube gave his hand. With heart and soul from east to west, we follow our few to Father Hengist. Keep your head held high, heathen child, soon our folk go home to the wilds. Listen to the horns of our law as they call, Funor his hammer will never fall.
Thank you for that. That is the thrice reading of the folk of Freil or Freig. Okay. Nearly there. Speak here or before. The coupling is of Nerfu and Tiras, or perhaps it is of Ingwi Freya and Gerda, likewise Woden and Frigg Freya, but also of Skertha and Githon. The seeds sprouted here are celebrated at Halafbot, which is commonly known as August, for the Romans, a lot later in the wheel. Hail the Wanai, gods of the land, gods of our folk. Hail Nerfu, hail Ingwe, hail Frigg Freya. We give thanks to all your kin. May the Ingle folk forever walk in your light. Siga and oh wait, no, that's meant to be. I'm going to repeat that again because that's a part of what I meant to do. I'm going to apologise about that. Getting a bit ahead of myself. Sorry. Hail the Wanai.
Hail the Wanai.
Hail the gods of the land.
Hail the gods of the land.
Gods of our folk.
Gods of our folk.
Hail Nerfu.
Hail Nerfu.
Hail Ingwi Frey.
Hail Ingvi Frey.
Hail Frigg Freya.
Hail Frigg Frey.
We give thanks to all your kin.
Give thanks to all your kin.
May the Ingle folk forever walk in your light.
May the Ingle folk forever walk in your light.
Siga Anglican.
Siga Anglican.
Siga Anglican.
Siga Anglican.
Sig Reagan.
Siga Reagan.
And that is it for today's script.
What's that?
Today's book. That's so well. Okay. So I know before we had oh no there is a bit there. sorry. Against worm, blister. Against water, blister. Against thorn, blister. Against thistle, blister. Against ice, blister. Against poison, blister. If any poison flying from the east, or any from the north, should come, or any the west over the layout of men, Woden stood over the bygone, Malevolence race. I alone know the running rivers, and they enclose 9 adders. All weeds may now spring up as herbs. Seas slide apart, all salt water, while I blow this poison from you. That is lovely. I don't know if you still wanted to do it. I have got your poem in here if you still wanted to read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I haven't done it before. Yeah, not tonight. Not this.
Yeah. Ooh. There we go.
If you do have trouble finding it, I'll do still have it on the phone.
Alright, good. All it is pages getting jumbled when I won't get it. I've got you a spare copy as well.
Yeah.
I've got all like the looking for and see the rules. I don't think I still need to have that. There it is.
I've had a chow meat before and it is nice. Cheers, Ray.
It's good to annoying, but
Thank you, Ray.
I'll put that back here. It's there.
I'm alright for now, right?
I'm okay, thank you, Ray, but thank you for offering. Yeah, because I got 2 copies because I didn't know if you wanted to keep one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's really nice, actually. I really like that. That's really nice, that is.
Lovely. Yeah, that's all yours, bud. Brilliant piece of poetry, by the way. Volunteer with this. All yours, bud.
Thanes of friend Cedar, we stand as one, Anglican warriors, proud of where we are from. We all gather in this hearth with joy to take part, keeping our ancestors and our loved ones in our heart. Forged together with tears and blood, we shall rise and conquer this flood. May our gods be proud, may our ancestors be proud, may our nation be proud. No matter the adversity or doubt, we shall cry, fight and defend, honour and sing, no matter how loud. To those who wish to disband us or our beliefs, we say never, for we will be bonded from now forever.
Russell
What's
Howe.
that?
Thank you, Dino.
Awesome poem, colours.
Fantastic poem. Do you have any, you got any in or? Not a problem. It's fine, then. I believe it'll be on also Reese Nicholson. And then I believe you haven't got a song today, have you?
But to be honest though, even though I didn't have one planned, but what was in the script covered it, I'd say.
Yeah, that's fine, brother. I'll give you that. Yeah, that's fine. So what I'm going to do now is cut the video because it is the time of toasts and they can be quite personal. So thank you everybody for watching, or whoever watches back, and we bid you farewell. Wassel Hell.